Hello. Let's see if audio is working. Okay. Nice. Hello everyone. Oh, let me see as usual if I have everything open here. To Twitch and the YouTube chat. Yes. Nice. Oh, hello Hungry. Hello Arcade. Okay. Yeah, should have everything. Nice. Okay. Hello Marco. Hello. Oh, that was my pen. Oh, nice. Yeah, cup of tea is the perfect companion. I have some coffee here with me. It's so cold today. Yeah, the heating is struggling to heat up this room because it was freezing this morning. But I have a blanket, I have gloves. I'm ready to, like, I don't know, go skiing basically, or looking at how I'm dressed. But it's fine. I have my monitors here that will help warm myself up. Let's see. Okay. Thinking if I need today to create a mood board on PureRef. I think it's a good idea. Let's open a new reference board. Because today I want to take inspiration from these prop designs that I did a few weeks ago. To start putting the base for like some character designs, basically designing the owners of the druid staffs. So yeah, that was the general idea for today. Warmed by the monitor is kind of poetic. Yes, yes, it is. I also have the Cintiq right in front of me, and I just turned it on, so now it's still cold, but it will get nice and toasty in a few minutes. I'm sure of that. Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to think which ones do I want for the character design, and I think I want to do 3 characters. This will of course be something that I will probably work on for the next few streams, and I definitely want to. Let's see where it is. This one, yes, I definitely want to do a character design based on these like white staff. So I will start bringing a few of these to this other file, and yeah, I'm gonna create a few groups. Basically just putting together a few things that I will need to create these designs. And I will be also looking for a few references for the board, just to see what's the general vibe. Oh well, I'm happy that that in your room is nice and warm. Yeah, this one is it's one of the coldest rooms in the house, so but it's fine. I enjoy like a colder environment. Okay, then this one for sure, especially the red moss version. I think that would be great to see as a as an element on a character. Lore is getting thicker. Character design from A to Z. Yeah, that was the general idea. Give us the juice. Character design from staff to trinket. Exactly. That's such a great title from like for a book of some sort. And I will probably for now, like the lanterns is something that I will definitely implement in maybe like a few either environments, or if I do more concepts of like houses or like huts, like some of the places where druids live, because I definitely want to do more interior and more like outside concepts of you know, small houses and small buildings, like quirky buildings. So for now, I'm just gonna take the staff and just put it over here. And then, yeah, we can leave this file as it was. So let's see what we have here. I think I might, instead of just like concentrating on one, today I would really like to put down the initial ideas for each of these. And since I already know that I'm not going to probably work on the blue one, because I really like these colors. So let me hide that one. And let's make the others visible. Again, like this one, I really like the version with the red moss, so I will definitely use that. And move this one over here, so then I can move the whole thing. Nice. And then we have this one. I think it's a good and nice selection. I don't have clear ideas yet for the like how the owners of the staffs will look like, but I have like an initial idea for this one, the one with the lantern. I don't know, I'm imagining a female druid, which like has a lot of layers of clothing. Like I imagine someone very busy visually, but with very simple colors. I don't know. I was imagining something like that. So in fact, I am going to create a layer where I can take a few notes. Go. And yeah, this color is fine. So yeah, today, I think today will be a very chill stream, because I will probably do quite a lot of thinking. Just because I want to use this time to create a very solid basic idea. So then next week I can just go straight into the design part. and do the actual drawings. And yeah, I think I will probably just bring my Pinterest on this screen, so we can just start putting the images that could be like a good references, and we can just put them over here on the ref board. And let me see on my boards if I have even just the vibe of the character. Like, I'm already seeing like this pose. I really like it. I really like this kind of pose. I think it could work really well. So let's start from that, like the general vibe of the character. And then we can go into the details of maybe like their clothing. Actually, let me just keep it a little bit smaller so we can still see these ones on the side. Let's see, I for the first stuff, like the white and orange one, I think I'm imagining like a more maybe like slick looking druid, like not someone super like a maximalist style with a lot of stuff on them, like a lot of trinkets, jewelry, a lot of clothes. Maybe like they have a more simple style. And for the one with the red moss, I still don't know. Still don't know what I would like. But yeah, I really want to take the time to, you know, do some preparation for the character. So when the time comes to actually design it, I have a good base and I can just go for it. Yeah, here I think these are two. These are two like posed. I usually like the pictures that are more like spontaneous and people are not like actually in a pose. Oh, it would be nice to have like one of the characters being like in a mid walking as a pose, just to give it a bit more of a dynamic. Let me just put this one here just to remember that I want that. Hello, Bird and Manatee. Hello, welcome. Oh, hello, Miggy. Welcome. Yeah, exactly, Arcade. I also tend to look at like people like these, like the ones that I really like are pictures from LARPs or like reenactments. So there's people like they are usually like in with a type of clothing that works really well for my project, and they are usually like a mid action, so like they're doing something, they're going somewhere, and those are the best pictures. Georgian bird, the dancing guy. No, I don't think. Yeah, I need to see that too. You continue designing stuff. Today I'm actually taking these three stuff designs that I did, and I'm trying to basically build the characters that are associated with the stuffs. So basically their owners. So that's why I'm trying to look for like cool poses. Just today is a very it's basically the first steps in character creation, and I'm trying to build a very strong base, so then I can start actually designing and drawing the character. So I'm putting down a few ideas that could work for the druids that will be the owners of the staffs. Oh yes, hungry. Drop it on Discord, please. I think I will make my own world building like you. Oh, that's amazing, Miggy. Oh, nice. Still can't decide what I want to do with drawing channel to focus on. Oh, yes. Do like the Green Lantern. Oh, thank you. Yes, I like that one too. I like for that one, I already have a sort of vague idea of the character. The other two, especially the one with the red moss, I don't have an idea of like who the owner could be. So that's why I'm trying to see if I can find first like some nice poses, and then we can build on top, and maybe I can find something that will inspire me. Okay, nice, hungry. Okay, I'm gonna check that out later for sure. I'm curious to know more about this Georgian bird dancing guy. Let's see here. So I have my board here for Druides. I have a few big... Oh my god, what happened? Oh, hello, we have the froggy raid. Oh, hello guys. And thank you for following Juicy Doodles. Hello guys. Welcome. Thank you for the raid, Floathar. Hello. Oh my god, the explosion of emotes. Welcome guys. We are doing some character design today. Just putting down a few ideas and references to start off with. I love when the frogs join. Yeah, I have quite a few interesting things here. Oh, actually, this makes me think of something for the red moss staff. Okay. Something is starting to appear in my head. Nice, Floathar. Thank you so much for the raid, and enjoy your food and have a good time doing the commission work. That's amazing. Thanks again. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. So the okay. So the what was it called? The Georgian bird dancing guy is actually something that's cool to see. So okay, I can't wait to check it out later. Nice. I already sent it on Discord. Oh, nice, nice, Miggy. Again, I'm gonna check that out later. I'm trying not to, to spend the right amount of time on Discord, because right now I'm actually working on 2 videos at the same time, and I'm still like quite a bit late. I think the fact that I was away and then I was sick for like more than a week didn't help with the YouTube schedule, but now I'm trying my best to just put down all the work. So yeah, apologies if I am sometimes I'm missing some things on the Discord channel, but I usually decide to take maybe like an hour or even less and just check everything on there. Okay. Yeah, there's some really crazy stuff in here. We're on a constant mission of distracting Alba from actually doing Druides. Yes. Yeah, like, oh, we love your project, but hey. Hey, look at these other cool things. Okay, I'm just missing a nice reference for what I was thinking for the first stuff, the this one, the white and orange. Because I think probably the references that I have for the Tribe of the Roots, they don't work for this. Let me try with the other ideas for the tribe that I had. I think maybe some of these could work. Oh, maybe even someone like these. Hey, I love the vibe. Yeah, she looks powerful. No. Oh, I love that you guys are just bundling up together to distract me and sending me like cool stuff on Discord. And then I will like just check the Discord and not work anymore, and then oh, these colors are nice. Okay, let me just put these 2 together. I need to be careful, otherwise I will be like absorbed by Pinterest, and I will just keep like I will spend the rest 2 hours and a half just scrolling, just checking stuff here. Oh, the program that I use for the references here is PureRef. Let me just write it in chat. Oops. Nope. What did I? Nope. Oh well. Okay, I broke the. What? What? I don't know. I broke the chat here. Let me just. Today nothing is working. Okay. Pure Ref is amazing, and I'm still getting used to the shortcuts 3 years later. Like, Juicy, I'm the same. Like, every time I don't remember what's the shortcut for like cropping the images, and every time I have to go on Google and and look for it. Like, I can't remember. I don't know why it's not like sticking with me. But it's amazing, yeah. Okay, now I can. Sorry, the YouTube page got like all crazy. I don't know what I pressed, what I touched. Something that I shouldn't have. Lately, I'm really into TTRPG. I still don't get the grasp how to play it, the D&D thing. Oh, okay, yeah. I used to play D&D, and now I'm not playing it anymore. I got a little bit tired of it because we used to play it quite a lot. So I think I was a bit like. I don't know. It was too much, and I was also like looking a lot of watching a lot of shows like D&D shows. So I think I went a little bit too overboard with D&D. So now I am trying to like stay away from it. You know, trying to cleanse myself. So maybe one day I will start playing TTRPGs again. Oh, thank you for the shout out, Migi. Yeah, it really helps a lot leaving the like on the live stream. Thank you so much. I want the next level fun mode because I'm actively drawing characters. You're only starting to design. Amazing, Arcade. I love that. I can't wait to see your version, like your ideas. That's amazing. Oh, some people play solo. Like, how? Like, how you make modifier with who and the number come out? You just make it up? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know how would it be to like play a like D&D solo campaign? No idea how you would like how how does it work? Check out Tuareg rock musicians. Ooh, they have drip. Tinari when oh, I need to check that out. Solo D&D is just basically a make-believe dice game. Yes. Oh, okay. I think there are some specific modules to play solo D&D. Oh, okay. So maybe they have like their own rules, and like it changes from the common, like the more like common rule book of D&D. Like there are like some how do you call it? Like board games that with some changes to the rules you can play alone. Legend of the Mist, the new TTRPG with solo play. Okay. It's basically daydreaming by yourself. Yeah. Like basically what I already do all the time. Okay. I think I want to like start putting down a few ideas. The use tag and not with the stat numbers. Oh, okay. Hi, Miraculous. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I will check it out. Actually, I just wanted to check the human. Oh, these guys! I think I saw them, like the Tuareg rock musicians. I think I might have had like one of their videos pop up. Nice. %90 of my day. Yes, exactly the same. I'm always like daydreaming. I've always wanted to play D&D and never got around to finding people for it. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. Like, and it's basically like a meme, the fact that you maybe like you put together a group and then it's always so difficult to find the right days that everyone is free and willing to play, and every time it's just a struggle, and then you end up like doing, I don't know, one session every 3 months or so. Let's run a Druwides D&D campaign. Oh wow. I played the D&D once, but I've read the books. Nice. Yeah, it would be nice to do like a D&D campaign in the Druwides port. Oh, hello, Krasin? Hello, welcome. Scheduling hell, yes. Every time. There's something called oracles, which are books with a lot of random tables to inspire solo play, because it's very hard to be your own DM. Yes, that's the hard part. Nice, I didn't know that there were books like that. It also helps people understand your world building. Yeah, it could, yes. DN Druwides. Okay, I need to check. The Legend of the Mist. Legend of the Mist. Oh, nice. And then Obojima with the Ghibli theme. Oh, okay. Oh, this is so lovely. Yeah, it's very Ghibli coded. Oh my god, the design of these. Let me see if I can show it. Like I am in love with this character over here. Like, who are they? I want to know more. I relate to them so much. Almost everyone I know with a world building project is making TTRPG for them. Yes, yeah, I saw that it's a very common thing. Yeah, that's not one of my goals. Again, because I am not currently. I used to play D&D. I'm not currently playing. and I was a bit like not overwhelmed, but I was like too much at some point, so I needed like a break. And now I don't have the drive to play any, so I don't think that will be one of my goals. For now, it's the art book, and I would really like to create more of like a video game rather than a TTRPG. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I can see that there's a lot of people that decided like after maybe like starting to share their world building projects, they decided to like the first maybe sort of goal that they have is to create a TTRPG. Yeah, exactly, Arcade. The TTRPG and world building, they overlap quite a bit because yes, absolutely. You even if you're maybe like starting off as like trying to create even just a one shot for maybe like some friends, and you want to create something from zero, you need to have a little bit of world building, like just a few rules. Then you can you can limit yourself, because especially if it's like a small campaign or just a one shot, you don't need to know everything about the world, but you definitely need a few things, a few informations here and there. I love the Obushima's channel. They always introduce one by one the elements they build and make the audience involved. Oh, nice. Oh, the Legend of the Mist, they make a comic on how to play their TTRPG. That's a really nice idea. In fact, I could see here the art for the Legend of the Mist, and it's great. But yeah, I will say that that's not on my goals for now. Never say never. But yeah, the Obujima ones, the art, it's amazing. Yeah, I definitely need to look at that website a little bit more. Okay. Okay, I think I have a like very, very rough idea for the characters associated with each of these staff's designs. So let me start and put a few ideas and sketches down. These, I don't need it to be that big. And as I mentioned, I think wait. There you go. I think today I will just put down the ideas for all three and then go into the details of each of these in the next streams. This one. Okay. Don't need this one. Just need this. Let's make them all, even though this one is just is just the top, but I still think maybe just to have it as big as the other ones. And maybe this one can be a little bit taller. Okay. Oh, thank you, Miki. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I have, my own kind of like, I don't know if it's a style, it's more like a flair, like you put on in your own art what you like. So that's why like everyone's different, and you should not try to copy other people. Like taking inspiration is great, but when you just like you're not trying to copy anyone, that's when your own kind of like flair and style comes out, I think. Bushima is more calming and yours is majestic, like medieval with the dark vibe. Yeah, mine's is like, more towards the semi-realistic and realistic. Theirs is very like stylized, of course, but I still appreciate it because I really like it. Once the lore videos are out, are you gonna design Tevwin characters? Probably, yeah, because I mean, I'm trying to put down ideas for the druids, because I actually, even though the project is called the Druwides, I don't have a lot of like concepts for different kind of druids yet. So that's why I wanted to do a few, and then I definitely need to do a few character concepts for people from the realm of Tevwin, and more like commoners and maybe nobles from the city. I definitely want to delve into that, also to understand, their clothes, like how are they dressed, and all that nice concept work. Oh, thank you, Miggy, for the shout out. Oh, hello, Faye. Yeah, keep lurking. No problem at all here. Oh, sleep schedule's rough. Oh, I get you. Like, I'm only now starting to go, like, to return to a sort of like a normal sleep schedule, but oof, it's hard. So please, guys, never feel bad for just lurking. I appreciate that you guys are here and that you like my videos, but never feel pressured to, to jump on the chat or wherever. I'm all pro for the very chill streams. We are just here to have a chill time designing characters. I'm really excited for that, but also these trees are gonna go off. I hope so. But yeah, I'm excited for the designs of like common people, because that might seem like boring, but in fact it's not, and you can add so many little details, and they are extremely important in a world building setting. Exactly, all lurkers are loved. I know, like I think Twitch has a problem with the lurkers, like they don't count them sometimes as viewers. I don't care about all that. Like, let people do whatever they want. Okay. Let me see here. I got so excited about the coins. Yes, I've been working on those because I'm actually, you know, recording the process for the coins, and actually probably this evening I'll have to work on those again, and that will be like, you know, a nice short video on just one one specific topic, which is something that I was inspired by another channel of an artist that actually does that, and basically they do small challenges and they will design maybe like three props based on a theme, and there are like sweet short videos with the voiceover and all the drawing process. So I wanted to do something like that for things like, you know, the coins. Maybe in the future I was thinking maybe doing the same for food, for example, and just, you know, draw some prop design, having fun, and adding information to the world building. If I'm still at the workshop when that video comes out, I will try and make coining seals. Oh, that's amazing. Hungry. Oh, that would be great. Yeah, sure, Miggy, you can ask. Okay. Here, I'm trying to see if I can come up with the silhouette that I like. This is, I think, too simple. I want something more extravagant. Still, like, probably very slick, but I don't know, I want to try and do something different. Is it better I make a comic first to introduce my world building, or I just make an art book without story but only introduction and explain the world? I think that depends. That depends on a lot of things. Yeah, that's a good question, because I think it depends on the goals that one has. Like for me, I wanted to create a whole world building project because I would like to have many things coming out from these projects. That's why I did like a whole world building. Otherwise I would have done maybe like a series of concepts, or yeah, just maybe like a series of illustrations, which is something that people do. I've done it in the past, like smaller projects. For a comic, I think you will still need to do a little bit of world building, but the comic is like a goal in itself. So you will do the world building that you need to reach that goal, that is like making a comic. And I think that also like builds with time, so you don't need to do a lot before you start maybe like putting down actual boards and actual like pages of the comic. So it really depends on the goals. Like the doing a comic is a goal in itself, and some people don't do like much world building for their comic. They write the story, the script, they decide a few elements, like visual elements, and then they go. There's not a lot of there's a little bit, but not a lot of world building involved. Like world building, it's usually like, as we said, maybe for games. So both like TTRPGs or video games, and even there, like it really depends how much world building you need. In my case, I'm doing like a lot because it has different goals. So yeah, one day will be an art book with the art and also the written parts of the lore. But I also have the goal of maybe making a game. So I will need the book. Basically will be my own guide to follow for the game. But also in the meantime, I'm doing all these things because I add them to my professional portfolio. So I get to like show studios that I can do my job and follow like a world building and follow the briefs and produce props, characters, environments, whatever it is. So I have different goals in mind. And also like I'm having fun. I love this project, and I want to build even more. And if I don't get to produce anything in the end out of this, it's fine. And it's still like I am producing something, because the videos, the live streams, and everything, I consider that something out of the project itself. But yeah, sorry, super long answer. Just to say that it really depends on what you want to do. Because it could easily be like a comic first, and then maybe one day you say, I want to actually do also an art book with the lore information. So it gets to be sort of like a compendium, like something that people that maybe enjoyed the comic book will get to know more about the whole world where the story is set. Oh, thank you, Arcade. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. We are a lovely community, and I'm so happy that I got the Discord server out, because that really helps in like just bringing everyone together. Also like the people from Twitch and the people from YouTube. Oh, no worries at all, Biggie. Yeah, I like to provide as much information I can, and I think the live streams are a great way, because I have all the time to help you guys if I can, and take all the time that I need for my super long answers. I'm not like the super duper professional with the tons of years of experience or whatever, but whenever I can just give also like my opinion, and maybe like it's helpful, I will do it. That's something that people did with me when I was just starting out, and others didn't when I actually asked. So it's especially because of that people that maybe like gave me ill advice, and I recognize it now that it was like bad advice. Now I'm like on a mission to just like, I'm gonna help others and try to give them nice advice. Something that's really helpful. Arcade. Still haven't gotten over the fact that you worked on Shogun. Yes, I did. And it was so great. Such a great project. Such a great team as well. We had, like, I love that we had so much documentation, like historic documentation that was put together by some historians that worked on the series. And just from that, I was already like, okay, the people that are doing these series, they really care. And in fact, I know I still have to watch it, but people told me that it's great and it's really well done. So I'm really happy of having that on my CV. I'm really proud. Okay, yeah, here I'm just playing with some shapes for the clothing. As I mentioned earlier, I imagine the owner of this stuff having a more like simple clothes. Because for the others, I really want to go a bit more overboard. In my opinion, getting the project out there and building a community is one of the hardest parts in a project. Yes, I think you are very right, Grayson, and Grayson, sorry. That's like, especially like putting your stuff out there. Yeah, that's quite scary, and that's normal being like scared, because you do care a lot about your project, and it's something that you came up with, and it's your ideas, and just throwing everything out there in the world. It's truly something, and you never know how people will react, or how you will react about the all the maybe comments and opinions that will come your way. And again, it's usually because you really care about your project. I'm gonna open another board here on Pinterest just to have some more references. Oh, okay, I just saw a character that I like. I'm just gonna do a quick sketch. Actually, let me save the reference. Here, and I'm just gonna bring him here because I love this face. Yeah, they have so much character. So maybe this one could be inspired by this person. If we imagine then maybe like holding this staff, and maybe it goes a little bit in front of their body. Maybe he has a very simple cloak and maybe like some feathers attached to the cloak. Yeah, I don't know why. I imagine this character being like quite classy and elegant. So maybe instead of feathers, he has a sort of like embroidered cloak with feathers. And it's opened here. Let's see if I can find something inspiring for the bottom part. Ooh, like these. Maybe like some, you know, like wider. And with another part here, and a belt. I love the stuff with the little lantern. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really like that one. I think it. I still don't know if my favorite is that one or this white one, because I really like how the one with the lantern turned out, and I think that's also why I already have an idea for the character that will hold that staff, because I really liked how it turned out. About if we have like strips of clothing, we could also have like trinkets hanging. just putting down quick ideas. Like sketches like these are great because you don't need to get too crazy with the details or like the proportions. It's fine. You're just putting down ideas. So if you start thinking too much about small details, you kind of like lose the plot. Okay, you know what? Let me kind of want to put down the initial idea for this character. Yeah, exactly, Arcade. Doing like thumbnails and small sketches. Just you have an idea and maybe you still don't know how to like refine it. Like this is the case for me right now. I still don't know the smaller details, so I just want to put down a few shapes. Just something that I can then use as a guide. In fact, I need to keep these small. Otherwise, if I make them too big, I will start like adding all the small things. No. Let's keep it. I'll try. I'll try to keep it small. So this character, I was imagining someone that's really maximalist. So I really wanted to do a character design where the character has a lot of stuff on them and a lot of like clothing layers. And just have fun. I heard a meow somewhere. And yeah, still don't know the shapes. So I'm just gonna try a few different ones. Let's see what works, what doesn't. Oh, yeah, my cat just meowed. You scared the shit out of me. Yeah, my cat meowed too, so probably it was a synchronized meow. I don't know where she... Oh, I think she's like behind the door as usual, but I can't see her. I don't know, I heard like a faint meow. But, okay, yeah, it's 15, like 12 past 4. And she eats at 5, so of course she's just like looking at her mental watch and just she starts to scream almost an hour before dinner, because why not? this one. Now let's try a different kind of like a more boxy silhouette. Again, need to remind myself to make these small. I want this character to have like very long hair, like super exaggerated. Okay. I like these ones. I think they are very different. And yeah, any of these could work. And the ones that don't work, I can always use them for ideas for other characters. So that's the great thing of doing like these small and quick sketches. That's maybe you go with one of them, one idea, but then the others, you can still use them in some way. And now, let me see if I can put ideas for this other one. Thank you, Miki. Thank you for all the shout outs. Don't say sorry. I really appreciate it. I should be the one doing that, but you know. Well, I have the bot dropping sometimes in chat. Okay. I like the simple like base for this one, but I definitely want to add a more like flair to it, and maybe with some accessories and things like that. Cool thing, I just remembered I bought myself a tea advent calendar. It has a different number tea bag for every day leading up to Christmas. Oh, that's great. That's great. I think I saw them like in the last years, and I don't think I had like an advent calendar last year. Sometimes like my mom sends me one in a parcel with like usually the ones that have like the chocolates inside, but I love the idea of a different tea every day. Yeah, that's a super sweet. Like my parents usually send like a care package from Italy when it's like Christmas time. And sometimes even before, like they just sent us one, because she was like, oh, I'm preparing one for your sister, let me prepare another one for you. Oh, thank you. But yeah, this year I was actually looking for like an advent calendar to get something cheap, because some of them are like super expensive, and I just want something cheap. So I will either get one from Lego, that's always fun, or maybe another, like just a simple chocolate one. And I need to find one with good chocolate though, because they're usually cheap and the chocolate is not super good. And yeah, let's see if I can grab one this year. I've always loved the advent calendar. You know, I really like this design, this really like simple one. So I'm thinking of like just leaving this layer like this, and try and add a few details on a separate layer. So if I don't like them, I can change it. So given that these might be the stuff that that she has, maybe we can incorporate some of these elements. Maybe a few like things dangling from her hair. Just gonna zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. Otherwise, like, it's really difficult to see. I don't realize it sometimes. I have to remember, like, hey guys, do you like the stream? Hey. Whoa. Okay, yeah, this way you should be able to see it more easily. You know, when you're in the zone just like sketching, you don't remember that you're actually like showing this to a bunch of viewers that will have like some trouble seeing if you're like zoomed out completely. Maybe we can have also some kind of decorative element on the skirt itself. I imagine her having also a lot of bracelets, maybe up to the elbow. That would be nice. And since she has this like crescent moon there, so could be maybe that we put some like crescent moons in her hair, like hairpins, or like some kind of decoration. I don't know why, but I really like when like there's some kind of earpiece that goes out from the shape of the head, and then it has like some dangling parts, like some you know, charms and other nice things. So I really like that. Nice. Okay. I really like this design. Don't know if I want to try and do another one or just to stick with this. I think for this character I am going to stick with this design for now and just gonna work a little bit more on the first one. I feel like I was probably still like, you know, warming up. Okay, so these two, don't mind them, but they're too simple. These two actually could be perfect for people from the realm, like from the city. This one with some changes because he looks too like Roman Empire style. So with a few changes, this could definitely work. After character design, you gotta draw the character at a full sprint to test how capable and durable the design is. That's a great idea. Like this guy with this sort of like toga thing, I imagine he will, I don't know, he will struggle quite a lot in a full sprint. That's why we are going to make sure that he can eventually escape from danger. So we are gonna give him like a shorter tunic underneath and some good old pantaloons. Oh. Hello. My cat is here. As always, she just opened the door with her face. Yeah, I can see him being like a, I don't know, walking down the streets of the city, and this guy too. Well, these two are a bit more. Sorry, I was just was just looking at my cat. She was trying to destroy a box that I have here. And now she's gone again. Like, okay, goodbye. Let me close the door again. I love our cold climate vibe in the design, makes me feel at home. Oh yes, exactly. I don't know. I like cloaks, and in general, like clothing is so fun to design for me that I usually have my characters like wearing a ton of stuff, and they're very, very covered, just because I love drawing clothes. So I keep giving them layers and layers, like, and wear this and this and this. Cats love boxes, yes, every time. Every time it's like, oh, I'm just gonna leave this box here, and I don't know, not even like a second later, the cat is inside. And then you have to, like, you know, you can't throw the box away. The box has to stay in your home for like 2 weeks until the cat gets tired. So it's always full of rubbish here. Just want to do this and just draw on top of these again, just to make a few things here and there more clear. So he can't have this here unless there's like an opening on the cloak. So let's design this one without the stuff for now, so we can understand better how the cloak is made. Oh, let's give these like a higher neck. Cats love boxes because room temperature is colder for them than normal, and they use boxes to stay warm. Oh, that will explain a lot of things. Do you think the druids would carve a sigil in the bottom of their staff so they could stamp it on things and leave markings on the ground? That's a good idea. I like the magic as I've designed it so far doesn't like involve any like type of markings or sigils, but the druids will still maybe use some kind of like symbols that they consider powerful, or just good luck or protection. They may don't have like any magic, like real magic attached to it, but I can easily imagine them using carvings and symbols anyway. So yeah, that could be an idea. Oh, maybe carve a cute cat paw on the bottom. I love that. That will be something that I will do. Just leave like cat paw marks on the ground everywhere, and everyone is like, what is this like strange creature with just one leg? But yeah, I think if they need to mark something, like even just if they are traversing some place and they need to leave a mark as a sort of like a guide for them trying to find the way back, or for someone else to know where they're going, I think they will probably mark in some other way, or like leave a mark in some other way. And just I'm thinking, because these are all like great considerations. Even like the charms and things that are hanging like from this stuff over here, like these they don't have any magical effect. I remember we spoke on another live stream that maybe the sound of the chimes could have some kind of effect on like spirits, and I like that, because it's not really like magical. It's more like maybe there's like a note in particular that's related to something on our world that could be like very annoying for spirits, or even dangerous. But like all the charms and things, is the druids associate some kind of a significance or some kind of power to these, but they don't have it they don't have actual magical powers. Spending all day making it look like a cat has been somewhere, yeah. Like, and I don't know, I imagine like sort of like a group of druids that get together, and someone asks like, hey, what have you been up to all day? Oh, just just leaving cat paw marks everywhere, like you should do. Welcome back, Miggy. You gotta think with character design, what will they do when they get bored? Yeah, that's a good question. Like all the characters in games and even movies, they're never bored. They always have stuff to do. I love that question. What are the things you most enjoy to draw? Definitely, as I said before, I really like drawing clothes and doing these sort of quick sketches. Like when it comes to refining the drawing, that's more like a little bit more annoying part for me. I like to put down ideas, and then I definitely enjoy the props, drawing props and painting, like using digital paint for coloring props. I really enjoy that. It's I don't know, I feel it's really rewarding. But if I think about the whole process, so from sketch to adding the colors, maybe using some techniques like 3D or photo bashing, and then getting to the final image, my favorite thing is environment design. I don't know why. I really love it. So yeah, I will say those three things, and yeah, I guess like with each of those, I like going so far into the process. Like for characters, I really like this part, the sketching, putting down ideas, quick ideas, and for props, I really like sketching and then doing the digital painting. I find it like so relaxing. And environments, I like to go all the way to the end, to like the final image. So I guess that. Yeah. I'm unfortunately having to lurk this stream. No worries, Hungry, no worries at all. As we said before, everyone is free to lurk, enjoy the stream in whatever way they prefer. Yeah, thank you for the question, Grayson. I really love that, and it actually I'm starting to think about the things that I don't enjoy drawing, and yeah, I must say that I don't enjoy doing creature design. It's something that doesn't come to me super naturally. I should definitely do it more often to feel more confident. But since I don't like it too much, I don't have I don't know, the drive to do that more often. So it's like it's a loop. I'm trapped in a loop that doesn't let me get better at creature design, but it's not a problem. I'm trying to get better and better at environments and characters, so I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Oh, that's so exciting, Miggy. You're designing your stream overlay. Yeah. Please, whatever, like, if you guys have stuff to do, I'm already like super happy that you hang out here with me. But yeah, never feel pressure to keep like chatting or whatever. This is basically like how I follow other streams. I'm always like lurking, maybe like leaving some messages from time to time, but most of the time I'm just listening, usually drawing my stuff, so working on things. And I really like that. This should be longer or this should be shorter, and I think I'm gonna make this shorter. I'll make a character, a raccoon, not like the literal animal, just reminds me of a raccoon. Also, your creature designs are really cool. Thank you, Hungry. Thank you so much. And your plant designs, I also love to draw plants. Yes, I probably put them in the props category, and yeah, I really love drawing plants. I'm working on my world building on the background, but I'm trying to be active as well. Thank you so much, Grayson. Thank you. Oh, so you have your own world building. Nice. If you ever feel like you want to share anything, feel free to do so. We also have a Discord server. You should, in theory, find it in the links below the video. If you ever want to join, we have a section there for personal projects. Again, feel free to do whatever you want. It's just that I am guilty of like being super curious about people's world building projects, so I'm always like, give me more. This is the only stream where I actually talk. Oh, I had to warm up to it though. Same, honestly. I still remember the first time that I left like a message in chat. It was like years ago, and the artist actually like responded because I asked a question. I was like going crazy, like I don't know, heart like 100 BPM. It was so stressful. I wasn't used to communicating, and it's like it's an artist that is one of my biggest inspirations. So the fact that, oh, he responded to my question live, he said my name. Oh my God. It was nerve-wracking. This is the only stream I watch every time. Oh, thank you, Hungry. Oh, thank you, guys. You can pin it in the Twitch chat, your Discord link. Yes, I have them everywhere, like on the Twitch and on YouTube. I have all the links. Like on Twitch, they are on the about. It's called that, like the about page. So I've added it everywhere, and I'll probably add it to the bot message as well. I will add the link to the server. You were that streamer for me. I was hyperventilating when I was first out here. Oh, Arcade, much love. Oh, I get the feeling like perfectly. And yeah, that time I was, oh my god. I asked the question. He answered, oh my god. And I was actually like so nervous that I didn't even like get the answer completely, so I had to watch the stream back. Oh, so funny. But it's so wholesome, and oh, I really like it. You know, it's small things, but they are important to us, and I don't know, it's great. Exactly, I've been perceived. I follow a ton of world building projects. Enjoy Tales of Takahora a lot. Oh, I heard of it. Maybe I think I've seen it. Maybe I've seen it in the, maybe it was like recommended to me on another server with a lot of world build. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, yeah. I saw this. I remember the name. The name ringed a bell. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna subscribe to their channel because I definitely need to go through all of this. Nice, nice, nice. Always like to, when people like recommend more world building channels or, you know, projects in general. Love that. Just looking at the sketches, trying to see what I like of each of these, and I really like this one. I think in the coloring phase I will make it work a little bit better with the design of the actual stuff, so I'm happy with that. And for this one, I really like the vibes here, like very chaotic, lots of like trinkets and things attached to the person. I like the other two as well, but I think I'm gonna do what I was mentioning earlier and just use these ideas for other characters. But this one, I think I would like this character to have like visible, like very long hair. Probably again in the coloring phase, and especially when I will do the less crazy line art, will be more clear. I recently found Nakari Speardane. She makes great low world building content, like her words cuisine or fashion or pottery or burial rites. Ooh, let me look that up. I'm really interested in that. Really love the, you know, the smaller topics and smaller things about the world building. That was basically the idea behind making the video about the coins that are used in the realm, because I really like those, like you know, less talked about aspects in the world building, because usually maybe it's like cities and characters and I don't know, villages and stuff, forests, nations, and then you're like, yeah, but what kind of like food they eat? Oh, great. Oh, okay. I saw one video which I can see it's one that went a little bit kind of like viral. The fantasy maps should be weirder. I saw that one. So I definitely need to check the others out. Let's subscribe to this one too. Nice. More. Oh. There's so many interesting videos in her channel. I need to create like a playlist and just go to town and just like spend a weekend checking all these videos out. Oh yes, making the maps it's so fun. I made one of the whole continent, and I actually have the intention of doing like a closer map of just the realm where basically the main story is set, and I'm already thinking of the like how to design it, because I don't want it to look super realistic. I want to play with some like graphic design ideas and make it kind of like look like someone drew it, like in Word, in the Word. So it's not like super detailed. I wanted to, I don't know, give it a more like fun appearance, and even if it's not like super correct, it's like in a very medieval style. That was what I was thinking about. Oh, that's a great idea, Arcade. Yes, there should be a lore channel in the Discord. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can create a sort of channel that where I can post information about the world, like the different locations, a few lines about some of the characters, definitely. So it's sort of like a wiki that people can go and just read. Yeah, exactly, like a lore Bible. Yes, absolutely. In fact, let me write that down on my notebook here so I don't forget, because that could be something that I put down this weekend. Okay. So for Discord, there you go. That actually would be so useful for me as well. We already have that, Miggy. We have a channel where you can create basically a forum post, like it's like sort of like a blog inside one of the channels, and you can create your own project there. So you can do that. We can also have other channels where you can post your art if you're maybe like looking for some feedback. That could be another thing, like a channel dedicated to that. So if someone posts there, you know that they are looking for some feedback, some critiques, some tips. But yeah, if you want to share something that's related to a project, we already have that. But if it's like a standalone image, yes, we can have a feedback channel, something like that. Let me write that down, because that's easy to put together, so I can do that even like later. Feedback, art feedback channel, there you go. Yeah, I love these suggestions, because that way we can build the server the way that we want, and the way that works for us. Yeah, exactly. Like a feedback channel. So if someone wants to put there like an image that they're working on, and they are looking for ideas and tips, you can just put it there. Interactive map. Oh, I don't know, how does someone here know programming? Well, I don't, but that will be fantastic. I don't know if I can find it here, but for the map of basically the realm, I was thinking of something like this. Let me see if I can find it. because I saw it on the art book of the game, the Hogwarts Legacy, and I don't know if I can find it online. No. Oh, I think it's this one, but in the book was a little bit different, but yeah, could be this one. Why is someone, like a random person, selling this online? Like this is copyrighted. Oh well, let's close that page and never think about that again. Open image. Let's see if I can. It's a bit small, but I still. There you go. I think it was this one that I saw on the art book. It's slightly different on the Hogwarts Legacy art book, but I wanted to do something in this style with this vibe for the realm. So everything is like out of proportion, and it's just a very like a very artistic kind of map, instead of being like an actual useful map to go around. So it's something that maybe like some noble could have painted, or maybe like as a tapestry in their home. So this is the vibe that I was going for. I don't know if I will be able to pull it off, but let's see. Are you a self-taught artist? No. Yes and no, actually. So I'm from Italy, and when I was younger, I don't know if it's still like that. I have no idea, but I think it's still like that. There's different types of high school that you can choose, and there's a type that's more indicated that if you want to do certain types of like jobs in the future, like which is mental, because you are like 12, 13, and you have to choose the type of high school that could be good for a potential job that you will have in like 10 years. Mental. Let's not talk about that. But there's more like a high school that's more scientific. Another one that's called like a classic, because you learn Latin, you learn ancient Greek, and you learn more about literature, history. And then there's the artistic high school, which usually has the basic how they call the word escapes me, but it's basically like a scientific high school plus some artistic classes. So it's actually like I had 45 hours of high school per week. It's 6 days per week, so it was a lot of hours at school. And it wasn't like oh well, you stay the afternoon and you do like your assignments or whatever. No, it was classes. Like all the assignments you do at home, those 45 hours are classes. And some are practical, but the majority are not, are theoretical. So I studied a lot of art there for 5 years, and then I went to university. I didn't like it, and then I went for a couple of years to a private academy in Florence, And it was a course that was supposed to teach 3D modeling and concept art for VFX, for video games. Terrible school, terrible teachers. So that's why I say yes and no. Like, yes, because I've learned, like, no, I'm not a self-taught artist because I've learned a lot of stuff in high school. But yes, because during those years that I was at this like private academy, blah, 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 which I also choose because it wasn't that expensive, like it was pretty cheap. Yeah, I didn't learn much from the school itself. I mostly had to like be self-taught, and there weren't a lot of hours, like coming from 45 hours per week to like, I don't know how many, like 10 per week. It was absurd. So I actually was studying a lot in my free time, often like until very late. And I was doing like some courses for Photoshop to learn the program online. So yeah, I was like going to school, but then like, oh yeah, well, the actual work and the actual like study part begins at home when I come back from the classes. And yeah, the best thing about that course was the people that I met, because we were such a bunch of like passionate people, also like different ages, because it wasn't like university where you usually, like, there's some people that may be older, but usually more or less you all have the same age. This school was like open to everyone, so we had like people of different ages, so it was really a really nice and diverse group. And there were people that knew a lot about the industry, others like me that knew nothing. I was just like, I like to draw. So I've learned a lot from my peers, and we were like pushing each other, I think, with knowledge, like sharing stuff, and also giving ourselves like projects to work on. So I think I've learned more from the group than from the actual like paid teachers. So yeah, the answer is like no and yes. Sorry, again, super long answer, but I needed to give a whole background to explain myself. Trade school, yes, exactly, something like that. In Italy, we have the trade schools, and they are considered like different from high school, because when you do high school, you have a lot of how they call. Sorry, I have to look at the English word, because it's subjects. There you go. Yeah, you have a lot of subjects that are typical of a high school, so you will get an actual like diploma at the end. So you have a good preparation like overall. And then on top of that, you have the more like trade subjects, and more like practical. So that's why so many hours, because other high schools, they probably do 5 hours per day. So how many it is? Because it's always 6 days per week. So yeah, around like 30 hours per week. So we did like 15 more. And 45 is like more than a full-time job. Wow. Wow. I don't know how I did that. And I had to wake up like at 5:45 every day, because I had to take the train, because the school was in another city quite far away, like 50 kilometers from where I lived. It was a whole thing. Like, I don't know how I survived that. Like, adult life compared to that it's a breeze. I did that for chemistry. Oh yes, there you go. Yeah, my dad did as well, like a trade school to prepare for like sort of, how would you call it? Like they have like a different term here in the UK for what he did, but it was basically to prepare to be an accountant, something of sorts. And in Italy, there's like a trade school for that, and from there you can do like different jobs. But yeah, it's great that one has the choice. But again, it's mental that they ask you to like take that decision so early. Like you can always change, but it's so frowned upon to change high school. Oh well, but that's a story for another time. By the way, yes, the Spiderwick novel map. I love that map. I think I have one sort of like art book, like Spiderwick art book, at my parents' home. I should bring that one back next time I go. Oh, I do this everywhere or something. Ours had science, commerce, humanities, vocational trainings, etc. too. Yeah. I actually have no idea how it works here in the UK. I think it's probably similar to the US one, where you have like your basic subjects and maybe you can pick some extra courses that are aligned to what you want to do, but I have no idea. But yeah, it is a bit crazy. But I'm super happy of the high school. Like it was great, and I've learned a lot there. I was super lucky in the last 3 years of high school with the teachers. Like, I had all the best teachers in the school. Their classes were so hard, and their tests were I don't know, we had like the English teacher was famous in the school for like giving the classes tests that she will like take from university books. So they were like super high level, and it was so hard, but I've learned to speak English thanks to her. So thank you, teacher. Hope you're well wherever you are. Another thing that comes to mind from that question is the fact that I basically had a great experience in high school and then a bad experience at the course that was supposed to be very nice and very specific to what I wanted to do. And in the end, I had to teach myself. But it's great because then and now even more than then, you have all these resources for free online. It's great. So there's also the fact that you kind of even if you get a proper education in arts, you have to be a sort of self-taught, because new things come out, or even new techniques that you want to try. And you can always find a nice tutorial, nice video online. And I mean, I have the drive to want to learn and try new techniques. I have moments where I maybe want to just stay in my comfort zone and just sketch and draw. But others where I feel that I want to learn more. So you always are a little bit of a self-taught artist, like when you want to learn something new. Like I can give an example. Like I wanted to get better at 3D and using 3D for concepts. And when I say that, I mean it for environments. Like for characters, nope. Like absolutely not. I am like super quick at doing like sketches and putting down concepts for characters. So I don't feel that I need the 3D will probably just slow me down in that case. But for environments, it's so helpful. And I was speaking of this with my partner, who is a 3D environment artist, and he actually suggested a good idea that I haven't thought about because I didn't know it was that great, to just try and learn how to use Unreal Engine, because you have all the assets inside that you can download. And since my objective is like making some basic images and then paint on top of those, I can just like basically set a scene there with the light that I want and whatever, and then just use that as a base, and I don't have to worry about all the technical bits about 3D. So I've been trying to learn that in my free time. That's also why the YouTube videos are a bit late, because I've been trying to learn that, and it's been great so far. So if I will able to learn enough, I will be able to just implement it in my workflow, and that's great, because you can do so many things and so many different environments, and it's so quick, and it will help me a lot at work and also for my project as well. You guys live in the comfort era, while I live in the era where interest does not exist. Yeah, I feel you. Like that was my situation before going to Florence. I'm from a region of Italy that's like, from the internet point of view, it's still like super behind. I'm talking about like 2011, 2012. I basically didn't know that YouTube existed, because there was like, internet was so bad where I was from, where I'm from, where I used to live, like at my parents' home, that I had no idea that, like, okay, I knew YouTube existed, but I didn't have easy access to it. So like when I moved to Florence and there the connection was better, I was like all the time watching stuff on YouTube related to what I wanted to learn, because for the first time I had like access to it. And I can see that being like, compared to other people my age that had internet from maybe like from before, and they are kind of like a little bit further than me, like related to maybe art and other things, just because I didn't have the resources at the time. So far it's hard to find education like that. Yes, I can understand. Back then it's like a luxury. We have to buy the magazine just for learning art and make collage in book, cutting the article. Ooh, yeah. I've been trying to learn to draw so I don't stress my artist so much. Oh. Oh, yeah. Born in 86, and TV is still black and white. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have too to imagine. I perfectly understand. So, Grayson, do you collaborate with someone else for your world building? You mentioned you have an artist. If I understood that, let me know. I'm curious. Yeah, you have to be proud of your age, Miggy. Absolutely. It's like levels. Like, hey, I've reached this amount of experience. Oh, thank you, Miggy. Yeah, need to boost those likes. Arcade and I are level 2 players, and it looks like we are in a level 4 dungeon. Oh no. I feel there is no other way to be then proud, because you can't really change it on command. Exactly. Yes. Like so, you might as well be proud of that. Exactly. You can't change it. We need a +2 sword for this. I'm trying to do like a mix of these two concepts here, just to see if I maybe put together something that I like. Because I'm still not convinced for this character, but I am pretty happy about these two. This one and this one. Yeah, so I think like next stream I will probably start with refining one of these. And this one over here, I'm liking how this one is turning out. I really like the pants like this. Yeah, I really like these trousers, these pantaloons. I like in Western Asia, art education still like math for parents. Even my dad say that art is shit. Yeah, sorry, I have to say that, but I censor it. Thank you. I learned digital art like in 2019, and that I first buy my iPad, and it served me well till now. Yeah, well, yeah, I think my parents they kind of like they want me to be happy, and okay, yeah, you do you like art, but they are not happy about it. Like, they still to this day they sometimes bring up the discussion, and they will maybe like say, hey, but have you considered maybe like doing something else, change completely, and I'm like okay, yeah, I have to be honest, I get pretty angry with that. And I will just like say, oh yeah, sure, okay. But inside I'm thinking, you will never say that to someone else with some other job, even if they are maybe like right now in a moment of a little bit of a crisis, maybe they're not finding a suitable job. You will never say that. You just say it because you consider like an art job not as important and not as like valuable. And I get pretty angry. I don't want to get into that argument now, but I get pretty heated because I would like to say to them, okay, go to a shop and say that to the face of someone, or go to like your lawyer friend that has been like partially substituted by AI, and tell them, have you considered changing? Yeah, tell them. Let's see the effect. I should like punch you in the face, but I don't, because I'm but yeah. Oh yeah, I know that you understand that perfectly, Miggy. Yeah, it hurts a lot, exactly. Art is not a job, and it gets me so heated because someone like my parents or whoever says that to me, and I look at them and I'm starting to think, you have clothes on. Those clothes were designed by someone. You have a phone in your hand. Okay, all the technical stuff, blah, blah, blah. It was designed by someone. You have glasses. Those were designed by someone. Like you have a watch, it was designed, but you drive a car, it was designed by someone. You know, I get so heated, like, because I'm like, you are surrounded by stuff where like some people that have an art related job, they had their hands on it, and they are a crucial part of creating basically all the objects that surround you, like the house that you live in. Someone designed it. And I get so angry because people don't see it, like your stupid, I don't know, TV show that you enjoy, like those, all the things that surround you, like even the pan that you use to cook, that was designed by someone. I'm gonna flip this table now. No, I'm staying calm. Oh, I need to celebrate it. Yes, yeah. No, absolutely, because it's something that gets me so heated, and it's something that comes up from time to time, and it's so frustrating because people don't really realize like how important art and artists are in our culture. Like I would like to see them living in a place where like there's nothing artistic of any sorts, and you will not hear any stories, you will not like enjoy anything creative. I would like to see, like, I think people will go crazy because that's like human nature, like creating stories, make up stuff, creating things to adorn yourself, to like yourself more, and I don't know, everything created, like paint yourself, colors, like just have anything pleasing. I mean, there's like the birds that decorate their nest, and some like types of fishes that will decorate the bottom of the sea to attract maybe like a mate. Like it's so natural to want to like create beautiful things. Without art, we have no culture. Exactly. Without culture, we have no community. And where's the humanity in that? Exactly, Arcade. Exactly. Well said. I support you. Thank you so much, Miggy. I know you get this like 100%, and we all as creative people, we really get this this topic, and we have a passion for it. So of course I get emotional and heated, because I'm like, it gets me like so angry. Like it's so effed up. I'll draw cans to calm down. I'm gonna draw like 1,000 cans now. Like designing, and I mean aesthetic designing, is such a big part of manufacturing. Yes, exactly. Like pure utilitarianism is very funny theory to me. Yeah, it's so funny, and it's like, even in parts of the world where maybe there are regimes and there's dictators, there's still art. There's still like, even if it's super controlled, is not free, but it's still used as a way of communicating. So even in a situation as absurd as that, there's still art. Because everything has to be humanly designed to be usable. Exactly. I need people to understand a huge portion of machines need art to function. Yes, I'm just gonna say yes. The panel on your car, the UI of a critical program, the formatting of a control panel. Yes, and that's the beauty of it. Like, having worked with software engineers, it's so great, the exchange of ideas, and also of like priorities, and even like functions that become almost an artistic choice, or to overcome some technical problems, you use like some sort of like creative way. They go hand in hand, and they are both so important. I study engineering. I have trained in a bunch of industries, so I'm saying it from experience. Also, dictatorships are actually very artistic, just art serving an authoritarian purpose. Yes, exactly. I love to have your take as an engineer on that, because it's so important. Like, I went for just one year at uni for engineering, and like a big part of the I think it was the second semester. Well, one of the classes, and it was very long. It was industrial design, and it was so important, that class. I ended up like dropping out of university, so because I didn't really like it, and I had like the call of like, hey, I want to do art. But yeah, it's so important. Even nuts and bolts need specific engineering markings and designators that require an artistic design. Also, Alba lore drop on the engineering. Yeah, I went like just straight after high school, because I've always loved, especially space engineering, and I loved astronomy, but I didn't want to go with the route of like maybe physics or astronomy, so I wanted something a little bit more practical. So I tried 1 year of university, and I went to aerospace engineering. But yeah, after a few months, I actually bought my first digital tablet, and I was mostly like trying to learn Photoshop while I was supposed to study for the exams. And then I said, okay, no, I think I don't like to be at university. Let me look for another type of course that's related to this whole digital art thing that I want to do. Funny times. Industrial design, mechanical. I'm in mechanical. Yeah, I was in the aerospace engineering, I think it's called like that. I mean, it's called like that in Italian. But the first year was the same for like all the types of engineering that were more like technical. Aerospace engineer, yes, okay. Yeah, that was my course. and yeah, I like the idea, but then when I was actually there, I didn't like it too much. Oh, hello, Froze. I love the picture for inspiration right at the bottom, the guy with the beard and red headband. Yes, I saw this reference and I was immediately, yes, this needs to be a character. In fact, I think this character over here will have will take a lot of inspiration for the features from this photo. I like it so much. Also, like the headband and the feathers. I will probably add a few feathers here and there. Actually, let me save this board. I haven't saved it. Yeah, let's do stuff. Druwides. There you go. Alternative universe, Alba is a NASA scientist. Yeah. Yeah, I cannot imagine now myself working in their environment. But hey, I mean, when you're like 18, yeah, I was not even 18. I was like 17, and you had like to decide what you want to do for the rest of your life, because there's a lot of pressure on that, at least in Italy, that you cannot like change. Like if you change maybe like university because maybe you change your mind, which is perfectly normal, you're kind of seen as like a failure, and it's not something that you should do. So yeah, I remember I was like so scared to tell my parents like, hey, actually guys, I don't like this. Because there's a lot of expectations, and especially as I was saying before, like saying like, yeah, I don't want to do this. I want to draw stuff. So yeah, they were not happy, but I think they're like actually my mother, when she was young, she couldn't choose anything for her future, and her parents had to like choose everything for her. So probably in that moment she was like, I don't want to do the same thing to my daughter. So she was like, oh, okay, well, if that's what you want to do. But then, I know, as I was saying, like even now, sometimes she will say like, hey, so have you changed your mind? And I think I will probably receive that type of comment until like the very last day. So I need to try my best and not get overwhelmed by these questions and these like comments. Leave me be. I want to draw stuff. Oh, astronaut Alba fan are dropping soon. Oh, I love that. Okay. I'm excited. Let me put these ones there. I'm just trying to move some things around so I have a little bit more space. Yeah, here is fine. Maybe there's a few more like feathers hanging from here. Oh wow, it's so late. It's so late for you, Miggy. Well, thank you so much for keeping me company and for following the live stream. And yeah, you have a good night. Hope to see you again next week. And yeah, thanks again for all your questions and comments and all the heads up for the likes on the stream. Really appreciate that. You have a good night of sleep, and yeah, hope to see you again next week. See ya! Yeah, you can thug it out, but you can't thug it out for something you don't even want. Exactly, yeah. Thank you, Miggy. Yeah. Leave a like. Leave a like if you like the live stream. And if you don't like it, don't like it. I think I'm gonna drop the high color, because if I end up doing actually this character, I want the beard to be very visible. Trying to think if I want to add something else to this character or leave this pretty simple. Maybe some just like strips of fabric. Even if you don't like the stream, you must like the stream, unless a druid will cast a spell on you. Exactly. Yeah, that could happen. They could like transform you into something unmentionable. So yeah, you better like it. Okay. It's almost 6. So I'm just going to prepare this file for next week. No, I think something like this could work. And maybe this could be darker, like these areas. This could be interesting. Maybe we can play with some like patterns here. If you don't leave a like, your characters will be robbed by hungry. Yes, can confirm. And I will trap you in a crystal. Can confirm also that. Yeah, that's usually what happens. So, yeah, you heard it. Leave a like. If you're on Twitch, you can't. But go on YouTube and leave a like on YouTube. You know, the usual. Okay, nice. Okay, let me save this. And let's do a couple of copies of the ones that I like. Okay. Now let's hide these, and this. Let's see if I can fit them all in one image, because that would be cool. Otherwise, I would just work on them separately, but maybe. Oh, we have here the cloaks that are touching a little bit. Let's see if I can just. Oh no! Wait. Okay. No, I thought I selected the wrong layer, but no. I might do this. Just because for the composition I like it a little bit better. Let's save. Yeah, I think these are a nice bunch of druids, and yeah, I cannot wait to work on them. I feel the first one, this one over here, needs some extra work. The other ones, they need, of course, the clean line art and the general details, and of course, like an actual body. And but the general design and the shape, I really like them. This one, I like it. I still think that it's missing something, so maybe I will just change it next time if I have a better idea. I will probably put together a few more references, so maybe I can put together an actual like almost a look book for every character, and just to have like in a column all the references to represent that specific character. So don't worry, I'll come prepared for next stream. But yeah, I really like this. I'm really happy for how this one turned out. Really like this. Even the pose. Yeah, I'm really happy. I think this is a really nice base to work on next week. Oh, Barbatos! No, yeah, I'm just wrapping up. But you can see here what I did today. I don't know if you remember these stuff designs that I did a few weeks ago, and I tried to oh, now that I see, sorry, I was explaining what I did today, but yeah, I created some characters inspired by the different stuff designs that I did a few weeks ago. But so these stuff, it was supposed to be with this lady and this one with this lady, but I can see that they can work the other way around too. Well, let's leave it as it is for now. Let's see next time. Okay, sorry, I was just thinking. Oh, thank you, Barbatos. Thank you. I'm so happy that you like this. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the result too. Say yeah, every comment quickly now. Is the stuff? Why does the middle character have their legs out while the others have longer skirts? Are there different use cases between shorter and longer skirts? I think it comes down to preference. And also, I still don't know if this character will have their legs covered or just have their legs shown like naked. I don't know. It probably comes down to a preference, maybe in some cases a status. But in the druids are very like free spirits, so every one of them will kind of like do whatever they want. So maybe this character will have... I can easily imagine this character over here having their arms and legs showing, and they are like maybe covered in tattoos. I think that could be an idea. Like maybe geometric motifs or not like vines and things like that. That could be an idea. Let me try maybe some more. Like geometric fine lines or something like that. And yeah, I think this druid over here, it's more like a wild looking than the other two. And the one on the right is definitely more like a regal. And yeah, she looks like a noble person. You have to imagine what I would have said if I was here. Yeah, we will imagine. But yeah, if you're around next week, I will be working on these characters. I want to do, as usual, start from here and do probably a first pass on the line art, so a more cleaner line art, and then the clean line art will come after. I will probably also put down a few colors already, just to have a palette going on. Yeah, I think that will be great. Also, that will be inspired by the staff designs. So yeah, we can start from there and see what works. The one on the left is my favorite. He has kind of a poncho. Yes, exactly. Yeah, he has a nice poncho with like some, I was imagining some embroidered feathers here. Maybe they could even be a little bit like simple, like not super realistic. And then he has some feathers attached and a nice trim. And then he will have some decorative pieces of clothing, like these like things that are hanging. But I think he still needs something else. I wanted to keep this character simple, but I feel that he needs some, I don't know, something else. So we will see next time. But yeah, I think that's all for today. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for keeping me company. Today was a very chill stream. Actually, I thought I wouldn't have been able to do these initial sketches, so I'm pretty happy because I thought maybe I was going to need more time to put together references and ideas. But looking at the references, also I try also to not have too many references, otherwise I will go crazy. And yeah, I think I've put together something that could work and that I'm happy with, and I'm excited to keep working on this. It's been a little bit since I worked on characters, like full-on character design. So from time to time, it's great. Hat. Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe he's missing something on his head. That's a good observation. Yeah. A hat. Let me just do this. Hat. There you go. Maybe we can design something. Yeah. I think that could be a great idea. Okay, guys, thank you so much, and hope you have a good rest of your day, good evening, and also a nice Friday and weekend. Hope to see you again next week if you're around. Always Tuesday and Thursday. So yeah, I think that's all. Thank you, guys. Cheers again. Thank you for all the comments and everything, and for the good chat. Yeah, we'll see you next week. Goodbye. Bye-bye.